Hello, Aries gods and goddesses. We are coming in for the month of November. We have survived October. So this month, with all of the astrology and things that are going on, is going to get crazy, and it's going to get crazy until about February of next year. So this will be the rise of the upheaval. We are going to see a lot of things happen within the month of November and going forward from here on out. If you haven't ever been here before, welcome. As I tell everyone, share the love. If you have something more specific in mind and you would like to book a reading, all of my information will be down below. So let's see what Aries is dealing with for the month of November. So November 2020 predictions for Aries. I also just want to mention that I do include shuffling because I have had several people say that they enjoy the way that I shuffle. So I know that some readers leave that out in their videos, but I just do it only because I've had more than a handful of people tell me that they like watching me shuffle and that it's soothing. So I hope it's soothing for you. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pull from a couple decks too. One more. Have our advice card over here, and let's see, here's the other advice. Okay, Aries. So it looks like not too bad of a month. It does seem that there is maybe a little bit disappointment, but other than that, it's not something catastrophic. So we're good there. This really is about growing something new and really looking forward to what's to come. It's about contemplating and thinking about what you have grown and what you have sown so that you can move forward in the future. Once we have created success and we're able to obtain it and use it to better our world, those are the moments that we need to be really, really thankful and not strive for what am I thinking? So what they're telling me is it's kind of like this. I have some friends of mine who are very successful, and you know, I for a long time wished I could be there. I wished I could have the house and have the job and have all my school loans paid off and have all these things together. But then I realized that these certain people in my life have all of the things on paper besides love. So there's always something that we're going to be working towards. So don't, the destination is going to be, isn't going to be the last bit of it. You can contemplate and use all of these. What I'm seeing is you'll be able to use all 7 of these at different times this coming month. So use your resources, use what you've succeeded, use the skills and the abilities that you do have. Now I am showing that there is a lot of balance that needs to come into play here. Below the 7 of Pentacles, I have aloneness. So with this energy, sometimes, if I can pick it up, sometimes this does feel lonely because we're focused on succeeding. We're focused on work. We're focused on a project. We're focused on whatever it is, or moving, making our next move. Now it can be kind of alone. So November is going to be one of those months for you that's about focusing on the rewards, on the things that you've succeeded. And don't be too hard on yourself if it's not that social of a month. Now, I know we have Thanksgiving, but again, that's just one day out of the month. So I do see the Lovers here. This really is an interesting card because it can be about lovers, but then it can also be about the energy that helps us make decisions. Those learning how to make decisions, not only based on our emotions, but also based on wisdom that we've learned from experiences through our heart. Sorry, I thought someone was coming into my door, but it's my cat. So being really wise about these successes are going to be important. Now I do see success under that. So this is showing me, that the decisions that you do decide to make will be successful. So there isn't a need to be too stressed out about it. But for me, it does feel like some of you are starting something new, or you just had a flash of an idea about where you want to go in the world. And I think a lot of people are getting really creative right now. And it's something to be celebrated. Now here's this little bit of disappointments. The disappointments here though for you is about compromise. It looks like you've compromised too much of your life for others. I think we're all doing that a lot right now, depending on what side of the coin you fall on. We have a lot of people who are trying to compromise their happiness for the sake of others, down to our everyday tasks to our biggest dreams right now. So focus on the things that you do want and don't focus on the things that you don't want. The things that have passed are the things that are no longer needed in your life anymore. So I see justice here, which has to do with the truth. It has to do with the balance. And this has to do with the things that you've been successful and how you've compromised yourself. It's time to face your true north, whatever that is. It's time for you to make those decisions. Now, there might be some things that come to light in your relationship also, because I am seeing that there might have been maybe a hiccup, maybe a bump in the road, maybe compromising too much of what you actually want for your partner, and it's about balancing those things back out so that you can be successful. Now it does show me innocence, so it does say just to let shit go like kids would. Kids aren't all hung up on all of these silly things that we have going on in the world. It's mainly us grown-ups that overthink and analyze things. So just let it go. Allow yourself to be captivated by the beauty of the world. Allow yourself to, if it feels a little bit airy-fairy, this is going to be a good month to do that, to dream, to fantasize, to, figure out your next step. It's going to involve some quiet strength. So I feel like the compromise that you make, some of you are going to have to make a compromise that is, that's going to go unnoticed. There's some things that you're going to be doing and achieving in your life that nobody's going to notice. The biggest part of that is to remind yourself that your self-worth is not based on the acceptance of others or the compliments of others or the clapping of others. Sometimes we just have to clap for ourselves. Now, it does show me traveling. So this could be, you know, traveling for the holidays, but this also could be that some of the, I know that people are getting pretty antsy right now and they're willing to travel anywhere. They don't care where it is. They don't care if they have to wear a mask. They don't care anything. They just want to go. They want to go, go, go. So November would be a beautiful month to bring you that gentle freedom that you have inside of you that's kind of been trapped. It's funny because I see this lion as a quiet strength because the lion is very, you know, strong. But then I also see that in this card, in the traditional tarot, a woman is as gentle as a lamb and she is soothing the lion. But now the lion is inside of her. So this is something that's already within you. You know, you can embrace and be as expressive. You can travel if you want to. You can, that inner strength. Maybe you need to take a trip. Oh, that's also what they're saying, is to take a trip that nobody even knows about. Book an Airbnb somewhere or take a road trip somewhere without anyone knowing. Don't post it on Facebook. Do it for you. Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Now, it does show me that there is the King of Pentacles here. So if this is about that practical stuff that I was talking about in the beginning, this is a very good, solid energy for that. This is someone who is focused on their bag, focused on their money. And that's really where their heart is at. They are very sensible creatures. They don't mind working hard. They don't mind... They actually like working. So now if this has to do with that relationship issue that I was telling you about, the compromising, this is someone that will compromise with you. This is someone who's down to earth, who doesn't get too much of their emotions involved, who isn't a doormat, but also can speak their piece. Now this does show me that this is going to cause some stress. So maybe you're just not good at expressing your feelings. I know most fire signs express their feelings through physicality. They don't express themselves through words like, you know, like a water sign would. So figure out how to express yourself. This person expressed themselves through practical things or gifts or things like that. They're very earth oriented, so the things that we can, you know, taste, touch, feel, hear, see. So figure out a way to, you know, not compromise too much of yourself, but, you know, compromise enough. Now, let's see what your guidance is for Beyond the Mind. So this is the guidance from your spirit guides and your loved ones. So this is reaching for something that is beyond the mind. So being too rigid or too logical or too stubborn, that's not going to be good for you. You want to move beyond that and see from a higher perspective. Even if you have to look at your relationship or any of these celebrations and accomplishments that you have, even if you have to look at it as if you were looking at it outside of yourself and you were congratulating a friend, how would you talk to them? How would you feel for them? What kind of advice would you give your friend about this relationship? And take that advice, because they want you to go up and beyond that, get out of yourself. And then if this is the sign you're needing for this month, it's yes. Do it. Go for it. Whatever you're contemplating on, this would be a really good time to do that. So, Aries, I hope that resonated with you, and I am sure I will be hearing from you guys a little bit throughout the month. But if this is the last time I see you on the channel, I hope you have a really good holiday, and I hope it's warm and full of love. See you.